Students from Holton-Arms, Parkview, and Woodrow-Wilson meet today on It's Academic. Hello everybody, I'm Hillary Howard. Welcome to It's Academic, now in its 61st season, thanks to title sponsor David M. Rubenstein, encouraging you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference. And thanks to Platinum sponsor MITRE. MITRE is a bridge and convener of government, industry, and academia, bringing together the whole of nation to tackle some of the biggest challenges of the 21st century. And now we get to meet Team 1 from Bethesda, Maryland and the Holton-Arms School. Our captain is Maggie. Hey Maggie, tell us about everyone.
Hi, I'm a senior, and these are my fellow senior teammates, Caroline and Bella.
Hey everybody, really good to have you here. And Maggie, why don't we start with you? What you up to in school?
I am a member of the varsity crew team, and I would like to quickly thank our amazing alternates for bringing so much energy and enthusiasm to every practice.
Wonderful. Hopefully we'll meet some of them later. How you doing, Caroline?
I'm great. At school, I also am a pianist for the Holton Jazz Band.
Oh, nice. We're big jazz listeners. Who do you like? Who's your favorite?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of like more contemporary jazz music too. So yeah.
I love Dinah Washington. I don't know. She's just so awesome.
Very good.
Yeah, I like her. Hey, Bella, tell us what you're up to at school.
Hi, I'm a part of the peer tutoring club at school.
That's wonderful. Tell us more about that.
I tutor in Latin and math and science. I'm also the creative director, so I lead advertising for the club.
Wow, that's wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing what you guys, my parents are from Brooklyn. It just comes out sometime. See what you're going to do in this competition, so let's get at it, huh? In this opening round, as you know, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. Here's the first question, Holton-Arms. Universal knife. You can cut through this phrase to find the last name of what American scientist who discovered a polio vaccine in the 1950s?
Conferring. Salk.
Salk.
Answer Salk.
Yes, it is. No red meat. You don't have to be a vegetarian to rearrange these letters to name. What university in South Bend, Indiana, whose football team is the Fighting Irish?
Conferring. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Answer Notre Dame.
Of course it is. Fill in the spaces around this flag to get what word for military clothing that allows a soldier to blend in with the landscape, making it more difficult to be seen.
Conferring. Camouflage.
Camouflage. Yeah.
Answer camouflage.
It is camouflage. One of Shakespeare's most popular plays is The Merchant of Brooklyn. Speaking of Brooklyn, surely that is not correct. Please change one word to make it so.
Conferring.
Change Brooklyn to Venice.
Answer change Brooklyn to Venice.
Yeah. He was awaited with feelings of excitement. These were the words of an ancient historian who was writing about what great Carthaginian general of the Punic Wars?
Conferring. Hannibal.
I believe so.
Answer Hannibal.
Hannibal is right. Nicely done. We've got a score of 200 points. Time to meet Team 2 from Sterling, Virginia and Parkview High School. The captain is Natalie. Hey, Natalie, tell us who's with you.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a senior. I'm here with Leah, who is also a senior, and Colin, who is a sophomore.
Hey, Colin. Hey, Leah. Really good to have you here. And now let's learn more about you. And of course, we'll start with you, Natalie. What sort of things do you do at school or in your personal life that you want to share?
I am the captain of the field hockey team at my school, and this year we won our first game in school history, and then our second and third. So.
Wow, that's awesome. Wonderful. What position do you play?
I'm a forward.
And you like it?
I like it a lot, yeah.
That's great. Colin, how about you?
I'm in the marching band this year. I play baritone for marching band, and then just regular band, I play the trombone.
What kind of music do you like?
I like faster paced stuff, but not too fast because, it can be hard, but, as long as it's low and fun.
All right, sounds good. And finally, Leah, what sort of things do you do at school, or is there anything you're doing at home that you really want to share?
At school, I'm involved with a lot of activities, such as I'm the drum major of the marching band. I'm the student director of Sources of Strength. I'm a peer leader at our school, as well as I am a founder of a club that we have at our school.
Wow, that's a lot. Tell us about Sources of Strength.
Sources of Strength is a program where we discuss emotional, physical, and mental health to better the students in our community around us, so we are all more aware of things that we can do to help one another grow.
That's really beautiful, Leah. Important work, and I'm sure that everyone involved really appreciates it. And now, of course, we get to jump into this first round. So here we go, Parkview. Transfer myths. We'll transfer 20 points if you find in this phrase the last name of what Italian-born physicist, the creator of the world's first nuclear reactor?
Fermi.
That's it. You are right. Up lot. Your score will go up if you can rearrange these letters to name what former planet downgraded to dwarf planet in 2006.
Pluto.
Yes. By adding a few vowels here, you can spell the name of what legendary ancient Greek who mistakenly killed his father and married his mother?
Oedipus.
Yes, problematic. Katniss Everdeen is the heroine in the novel The Olympic Games. That's wrong. Can you change a word to make it right?
Change Olympic to hunger.
Yeah. In a state worthy of name, there is no liberty. This harsh sentiment was voiced by what man who led the Bolshevik Revolution and became the first head of the Soviet Union?
Lenin.
Lenin is right, Parkview. You've got 200 points. Team 3, you're up. It's Woodrow-Wilson High School from Washington, D.C. Isaac is the captain. Tell us about the team, Isaac.
I'm Isaac. I'm a senior at Wilson, and today we have my teammates Liam and Julia, who are also both seniors at Wilson, and our alternate Eddie, who is a sophomore.
Well, it's really good to have you guys. And let's begin with you, Isaac. Tell us what you like to do.
Outside of It's Academic, I also do Model UN and theater.
And what is it about Model UN that you really like?
I like a lot of the collaborative aspects. Everyone goes in with their own goals, and you have to work with everyone there to reach some sort of compromise.
That's good. Compromise is a wonderful thing to reach, isn't it? Hey, Liam, how about you?
I'm Liam. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and outside of It's Academic, I like doing outdoor activities like fishing and living history.
Living history such as?
Manassas National Battlefield so far.
Cool. And Julia, what are you up to?
Hi, I'm Julia. I like to read and I write for my school newspaper, The Beacon.
Ah, tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm opinions editor and we've had a lot of interesting opinions with our school name change being proposed.
I bet it has been interesting. Well, we're really glad to have you here, Julian, Liam, and Isaac, and let's jump into this opening round. Here we go. Don't peddle tonight. What you should do is find in this phrase the last name of what English scientist who did major work in the development of modern atomic theory?
Dalton?
Dalton.
Final answer, Dalton.
Yes.
Yep.
The ache. You can get rid of this ache by rearranging these letters to name what fastest land animal that can run as fast as 60 miles an hour.
Conferring cheetah?
Cheetah.
Final answer, cheetah.
Yes, can you imagine 60 miles an hour, what that must feel like? You won't be mad if you fill in the blanks to name what large fleet of ships that the Spanish sent against the English in 1588.
Conferring armada?
Armada.
Final answer, armada.
Yes. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Gatorade. It's a book by J.K. Rowling. Of course, it's not. Please change one word to make it right.
Conferring Gatorade to fire?
Yeah.
Gatorade to
Final
fire.
answer,
Yeah.
Gatorade to fire.
Fire, much more appropriate for that particular movie. Politics ruins the character. This was, not surprisingly, the view of what autocratic Prussian statesman whose name was given to the capital of North Dakota.
Conferring Bismarck.
Bismarck.
Otto von.
Yes.
Final answer, Bismarck.
Bismarck it is, and Woodrow-Wilson off to a great start with 200 points. Well, that was fun. Don't go away because we have more coming up with the Picture Perfect round.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
It is time for the Picture Perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points off if you don't answer. Holton, you're up first. Here we go. Because they eat larvae, guppies like this are dumped into ponds in an effort to control what disease spread by the Anopheles mosquitoes?
Conferring.
Is that malaria or?
I believe so.
Malaria.
Answer, malaria.
You believe right. It's malaria. Revises all. Please rearrange the letters in this anagram to name what French palace where the peace treaty was signed after the First World War.
Conferring.
Versailles.
Answer, Versailles.
Yes, it was. In this peaceful scene, the artist painted what river that becomes more congested as it flows through Paris?
Conferring. The Seine. Answer, the Seine.
It is the Seine, and you have 260 points, Holton. Parkview, your turn to play the Picture Perfect round. Here's the first clue. Here, an inspector is checking out the health of immigrants being processed at what New York island before being allowed to enter the country?
Ellis Island.
It's Ellis Island, yeah. Iran in court. Please rearrange the letters here to get what two-word phrase used after World War II to name an imaginary metal barrier separating Russia and Eastern Europe from the rest of the world.
Iron Curtain.
Yes. These trees line the banks of what river that loses its rural look when it flows through Rome?
Pass.
The answer is the Tiber River. Parkview, nicely done, 230 points. Picture perfect time, Woodrow-Wilson, so let's do it. Here's your first question. Low tides like this and high tides are due primarily to variations in the gravitational pull of what celestial body over 238,000 miles from Earth?
Conferring the moon.
The moon.
Final answer, the moon.
The silvery moon, yeah. Hex on pi. Forget hexes and rearrange the letters here to name what mythical bird that is reborn from its own ashes?
Conferring Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Final answer, Phoenix.
Phoenix, another Harry Potter book. This stream flows into what longest European river that runs through Russia and empties into the Caspian Sea?
Conferring
Volga.
Volga. Okay. Defer to Liam.
The Volga River.
It is the Volga River. Nicely done. 260 points, Wilson. Hey, it's halftime next. Stick around and meet the people who help prepare these students for competition.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know there's a statue of Martin Luther King above the door of England's famed Westminster Abbey? The niches above the main door of the Abbey are lined with statues of men and women who lost their lives fighting for religious, political, and racial justice in the 20th century. In this group, the United States is represented by civil rights icon Martin Luther King Jr. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
It's halftime here on It's Academic, so let's learn about the team behind Holton-Arms. There is a whole crew with you, Maggie. Introduce us.
Here we have our coaches, our librarian, Miss Gagne, our English teacher, Miss Siddiqui, our math and physics teacher, Dr. Krug, and our coach, Mr. Tupper, as well as our head of school, Miss Jones.
That's amazing. It's really good to see all of you here supporting the team. Ms. Jones, since you're the bigwig here, why don't you tell us about what school has been like and what the It's Academic team brings to Holton-Arms?
Well, we certainly are all very happy to be back to school this fall pretty normally. So that's been wonderful for everybody, I think. And It's Academic is a big deal at Holton. We're very proud of this team and the teams we've had for years. So we're very excited for this competition, and you guys have done fabulously so far. So keep it up.
All right, Mr. Tupper, you've been with the team for a long time, almost as long as your beard. So tell us what it means to you personally that you've retired, right? And yet you're still staying on as a coach.
Well, it's mostly retired. But some things like coaching, I come back over and help visual. And it's great to be involved with the team. I worked with them extensively last year. And they're just a wonderful group.
Yeah, Ms. Siddiqui, I bet you agree with that.
I do. This team has inspired us with their dedication, their intelligence, and their kindness to each other. And I'm just very proud of them and so happy to be here with them today.
Dr. Krug, you want to add anything to that?
Sure. In addition to coaching them, I've had the tremendous privilege of teaching them, all three of them, as freshmen and now again as seniors. It's been amazing to watch them grow as students and as people. They're the kind of kids who make this job so much fun, and it's been an absolute blast to work with them.
Ms. Gagne, you're the librarian, so I bet you see a lot of these students.
Oh yes, they're always in the library, and I'm just so proud of them for how much fun they've had this year with It's Academic, and how they've recruited new students. So we're going to have a team next year. We will have new students, which is great. They have really made it fun for them and gotten them excited about It's Academic.
All right, Team Holton, if you didn't feel jazzed before this, you should now. Thank you all so much for being here. And the packet round awaits. In this round, questions are worth 20 points. There's nothing off for a wrong answer. And here's the really good part. If you get all the questions right, there's a 25-point bonus. First question, Holton. In the International Phonetic Alphabet used by aircraft pilots, the letter Q is signaled with the name of what Canadian province and city?
Conferring Quebec.
Quebec.
Answer Quebec.
Quebec it is. Underwater seagrass helps regulate ocean environments by removing huge amounts of what global warming gas whose formula is CO2?
Conferring
Carbon dioxide.
Answer carbon dioxide.
Yes, it is. Here's your science question. Earth's rotation, expansion of the galaxy, ozone layer. In the night sky, the Big Dipper appears to move around the North Star. This is due to which of these?
Conferring first choice.
I think so.
Answer first choice.
Yeah, you've got it. Earth's rotation. Luzon is the largest of the thousands of islands that make up what archipelago country whose capital city is Manila?
Conferring the Philippines.
The Philippines.
Yeah.
Answer the Philippines.
You got it again. Even die-hard readers sometimes find it hard going when reading Finnegan's Wake by what Irish author?
Conferring
Joyce, I believe.
Yeah.
Answer Joyce.
Yes. Here's your math question. Solve for x.
Conferring, is it 9?
I think
Yeah,
it's 9.
9.
Answer x equals 9.
It does. After World War II, over $12 billion in American aid went to the European Recovery Program, named for what Secretary of State, once a 5-star general?
Conferring.
I believe it's Marshall.
That sounds right.
Answer Marshall.
You know what, Holton? You've got it right, and that means a 25-point bonus and 425 points. Well played. Halftime continues with Parkview High School. Natalie, tell us who's with you today.
So today we have our coach with us. It's her first year coaching. Her name is Miss Harris.
Hello, Ms. Harris. Thank you so much for being with us. And It's your first year, as Natalie just said. How has this changed you, if at all?
I'm just inspired by these young people for so many reasons. They all contribute so much to the school as well as their teammates, but also they are just genuinely good humans and supportive of one another.
It's beautiful. We all like good humans, so very good to know. Thank you so much for being with us, Ms. Harris. And now, of course, we get to jump into the packet round, Parkview. Here's your first question. Among the myths of ancient Greece is the story of how what winged horse sprang forth from the blood of a dying Medusa?
Pegasus?
Yes, it's Pegasus. Owned by a Japanese company, flying a Panamanian flag, and operated by a Taiwanese company with an Indian crew, the huge cargo ship Ever Given ran aground in 2021, blocking what major Middle East waterway?
The Suez Canal?
Yes. Long question for a short answer. Here's your science question. Which of these terms refers to bacteria forms that are spherical or ball-shaped?
Coccus?
Coccus is right. Justice is usually symbolized as a woman carrying scales and what weapon similar to King Arthur's Excalibur?
Sword?
Yeah, of course, it's a sword. What Jonathan Swift title character survived a shipwreck only to find himself tied down by an army of tiny Lilliputians?
Gulliver?
Yeah, it's Gulliver. Here's your math question. Solve for x. Answer? Anyone? In 3?
4?
2? Nah, the answer is 6. And your last question. The Anglo-Saxon ruler Harold was engaged to the daughter of what Norman ruler who rather unromantically killed Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066?
Charlemagne?
Nah, it's William the Conqueror, but I know you knew that. 330 points, Parkview. Nice. We've got another halftime report, this time coming to you from Wilson High School. Isaac, introduce us.
We have with us today our amazing coach, Mr. Singer, and our alternate, Eddie.
Hello, Mr. Singer. Hello, Eddie. Great to have you with us. And Mr. Singer, let's start with you. Some years you have a team that's better than others. How does this team rate?
This team's one of my better teams, and it's really exciting because I've had them all for 3 years. And they've really grown a lot since then. And we lost so much because of the pandemic and getting go tournaments and things like that outside of the TV show. But I feel like they missed out on some of the stuff. But overall, they've been a great group, and I'm going to miss them horribly.
Yeah, well, we love having them here, and they're a solid team. Speaking of which, let's talk to the alternate. Hi, Eddie. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Eddie. I'm a 16-year-old sophomore at Wilson, and I'm proud to be the alternate for a team on It's Academic this year.
We're really happy to have you. Thanks so much for being here, Eddie and Mr. Singer. And now we begin with the packet round. Wilson, here's your first question. For those with an appetite for competition, a grilled cheese contest is held annually in what state where the Cheeseheads cheer on the Green Bay Packers?
Conferring Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Final answer, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin it is. Water and air pollution are old problems, but Iowa has state employees trained to detect pollution affecting what olfactory sense?
Conferring smell.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Final answer, smell.
It is smell, yeah. Here's your science question. Which of these terms refers to a stable suspension of particles in a liquid?
Conferring solvent.
Solvent.
Final answer, solvent.
No, it's colloid. Here's your next question. During World War II, a dog named George accompanied Marines landing on what Japanese-held Pacific island that includes Mount Suribachi?
Conferring.
Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
Iwo Jima.
Yeah, it's Iwo Jima. A novel called The Shape of Things to Come is by what British writer who helped shape the science fiction landscape with The War of the
Conferring
Wells.
Wells. Yeah, finance or Wells.
Yes,
Wells.
it is. H.G. Wells, you got it. Here's your math question. What is the value of -2 to the 5th power?
Negative.
Need an answer.
64.
Negative 16. Is it
No,
negative?
-32.
-32.
Yeah. You wouldn't have to pay federal income tax if the U.S. had not ratified what number constitutional amendment?
Conferring 16?
Yes.
Final answer 16.
16th is right. Wilson, nicely done, 360 points. Get ready for more excitement because the lightning round is next.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Students are getting involved in their communities in many important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
Hi, my name is Katie Gardner. I'm a sophomore at Northwest High School, and this year I'm part of Student of the Year. At 2 years old, I was diagnosed with leukemia, and throughout my battle, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society really helped me and my family, and at the end of the day, put a smile on my face. Through Student of the Year, I'm on the way to raise $50,000, and with that money, I want to give back to those who helped me, and while doing that, hope to bring my community together.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Well, we know you've been waiting for this. It's the lightning round. Teams have 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. They're worth 20 points up or down, nothing off if you pass. Holton, of course, you're up first. Here we go. All your answers must begin with the letters C-O, that's C as in cat, and O. In 3, 2, 1. This vegetable was called maize by Native Americans.
Corn.
Yes. The skeletons of these marine invertebrates form ocean reefs.
Coral.
Yes. This is the capital of the African country of Guinea.
Conakry.
Yes. This directional device has a needle pointing north.
Compass.
Yes. This Mayflower document was signed in 1620.
Compact.
Yes. This type of column is more elaborate than the Doric or Ionic.
Pass.
Corinthian. CO is the chemical symbol for this element.
Cobalt.
Yes. At this geographical divide, river flow changes direction.
Pass.
Continental. This British general lost the Battle of Yorktown.
Cornwall.
Yeah. No, Cornwallis.
Cornwallis.
This is another name for puma. And there's the buzzer. This is another name for puma or mountain lion. The answer is cougar. But Holton-Arms, you did really well. 525 points. Hey, Parkview, it's time for the lightning round, so let's do this. All your answers must begin with the letters C-O. That's C as in cat and O in 3, 2, 1. Thomas Paine wrote an essay titled This Type of Sense.
Common.
Yes, anthracite and bituminous are types of this fossil fuel.
Coal.
Coal, yeah, in Shakespeare, she was King Lear's only faithful daughter.
Pass.
Cordelia, this is the southernmost New England state.
Pass.
Connecticut, 2 vertical dots indicate this punctuation mark.
Colon.
Yeah, this army rank comes right below general.
Colonel.
Yeah, Henry Bessemer invented this steelmaking machine.
Cotton gin.
Converter. The Cowardly Lion wanted this gift from the Wizard of Oz.
Courage.
Yes, the title of a Dumas novel refers to a man of this noble rank. And that's time. The answer is count. Parkview, you did a nice job. 430 points. Wilson, you ready for the lightning round? Yay, here we go. All your answers must begin with the letters C-O, that's C as in cat and O. In 3, 2, 1. This cabinet department is concerned with business and trade. Yes, this is Africa's second longest river.
Congo.
Yes, in the opening of Moby Dick, Ishmael is floating on this object.
Coffin.
Yes, this is
Coffin.
where gladiators fought in ancient Rome.
Colosseum.
Yeah.
Yes, this manifesto was written by Marx and Engels.
Communist.
Yes, Pikes Peak is located in this centennial
Colorado.
state. Yes, Northerners who supported the Confederacy were called this type of snake.
Copperhead.
Yes, Bogota is capital of
Colombia.
the south of... Yes.
Colombia.
He was our 30th president.
Pass.
Coolidge.
This buoyant light brown woody material is used as a stopper in wine bottles.
Cork.
Yes, it's cork. You got them all in before the buzzer. Wilson, that was fabulous. You've got 540 points. Well, that was an exciting game. Stick around for the official scores.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
And the scores are official. We begin with Parkview High School from Sterling, Virginia. Natalie, Colin, and Leah, 410 points, a corrected score if you noticed a discrepancy. From Bethesda, Holton-Arms, Maggie, Caroline, and Bella, 525 points. And coming back for the playoffs, DC's Woodrow-Wilson High School, Isaac, Liam, and Julia, 540 points, blowing it up in the lightning round. Way to go, guys! Please make sure you join us next Saturday when we have Bethesda Chevy Chase, Chantilly, and Osborne. I'm Hillary Howard. So happy you spent part of your Saturday with us. See you next time. Bye, guys.
I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.